The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate. Separate and segregate, don't celebrate quite yet. The storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheek. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. One day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
got one more here, guys.
Giant disk underneath a firmament dome. The Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, science told us we live on a globe. A spinning ball shot into infinite space. They want us to believe that we are nothing but random stardust. Meaningless. But they're wrong. They lie. Wake up. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. Space is a hoax. We never landed on the moon. Do you believe we're living on a rotating ball flying through space at thousands of miles per hour? Where is the curvature? Where? They control our minds. They control our thoughts. They control everything. Think twice. Think again. Wake up. The Earth is flat.
Guys, what's happening? I'm happy that no longer in the ball is here because I need to figure something out. My taskbar is not going down automatically. I went to the settings and it's set to go off automatically, but it's still on the bottom. So I'm just wondering if anybody knows how to get rid of it. I was pushing buttons at the bottom, the Windows button and print screen and stuff. Maybe I pushed something else. So I'm just wondering if anybody knows how to just automatically get rid of the taskbar there. Turn that fan off. Oh, my legs are stiff. I was on my bike earlier. So yeah, we got a few things to go over. I'm not sure if you guys were watching the program news there on the hurricane. Wow. And I can't say this out loud, but I'll tell you why Russian Vids has not done a video on the hurricane in Florida on the news, because I've seen hidden messages. You want to know why he didn't do the review in Florida? You got to listen for read between the words, in Florida. If there was a hurricane coming through my city, I wouldn't be there either. In Florida. Nobody's honest. only this guy right here. I even have friends and family that aren't honest with me, and I can pick out when they're not honest. So I don't know why they're not honest with me. Because, guys, I can see right through your lies and your bullshit. Anyways, click the right empty spot. Okay, yeah, hold on. No, I tried that already. I did that already. Lock the task automatically, hide taskbar desktop mode. Let me click it off and then on again. See if that works. I don't know. This thing keeps flashing. Maybe I can close that. Ah, that worked. There was something doing that vibrating thing at the bottom. I fixed it. There we go. Now I can see my screen. Flip it off and back on. Yeah. Okay, so at the end, if I don't have anything else to talk about, we will review the news. I was trying to pay attention to other, like when they're interviewing people, but some of them is just right smack dab right in your face. I was like, wow, you can just, for someone who's awake, you can so see the messages. And then even today, may as well just talk about it right now, because then I can go on to the stars, and I've got my equipment in the apartment here. So we'll talk about that later. The emergency number is 311. They don't want to say 311 because it's 33. Oh, for emergency purposes, call 311. Okay, Masons. Oh, it's just, it's literally everywhere in this world. Everywhere, every building, every organization, everywhere. There was 2 guys being interviewed yesterday. One guy was wearing a gray t-shirt. This isn't gray. Anyway, it looks gray on the screen there for some reason. It had the number of literally 33 right across the chest. And they were both happy and smiley. I don't know why. Why are you so happy? There's a hurricane coming. Why? Yeah, we're being interviewed on the news. We're going to get the shit kicked out of us, buddy. Oh, and the red and blue symbol, orange, unbelievable, man. Oh, I can't. That's why I don't have TV. That's why I don't watch the news, because I would have to kick the shit out of my TV every day. Every time I turned it on, I would have to kick the crap out of it. Unbelievable. You can call 311. I'm like, no. Erica, good to see you there. Mysterious stranger. No longer on the spherical ball. We do have, so yeah, we are going to talk about the weather very shortly here. I need to be patient because I know cold weather is coming. It's guaranteed where I live, but the nights are getting cooler, which is nice. It's allowing me to record the stars almost clear. Some of them are, I can almost see the frequency. I'm going to draw a very pathetic star, because this is what it would look like through the almost. I'm just going to draw a faint line, and then so it would look like this. It would look like that on a yucky night. Okay, so you would not be able to determine what this mess is, but you would know that it would come to a point in the videos. It would still be distorted a little bit, all of this, but you could see some kind of it obviously wouldn't be, well, it would look more like this. This is Beetlejuice, so it would look like something like this. So this this point here would be up here on some of the stars. Like I've recorded probably the one single clear night, I'm easily going to record 8-10 stars. Okay, so be ready. I'm going to have to be patient and put them on one at a time, a day after each other, or maybe a few days in between each other. But I am going to wait for that one specific day, and at least 10 stars, 8 to 6, 8, 10 stars are going to look like this. Okay, whatever the big stars are, Capella, Vega, whatever else is big in the sky. I don't know all the bigger, brighter stars, but there's at least a half a dozen or 8 of them that I could easily record. I will try to find out what they are. Arcturus, I have no idea, because I'm trying to figure out why it's just that, why this part here is showing up, only this white part. I'm not sure if the bigger stars have bigger frequency and the smaller stars are just smaller frequencies, kind of like a vibration almost. But I'm going to guarantee you, like I have been doing, year and a half, almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in April. Guaranteeing you what the stars are going to look like. So I did email myself some pictures that I'm going to explain how I get things to become more brighter in my pictures and my videos on my CapCut app. I'll show you the app that I use. This bottom one right here, CapCut. It works absolutely amazing. When you record any videos, it takes that video and stretches it out. So 1 second becomes that big on the screen. So you can scroll through that 1 second or that one frame really slowly and get, obviously, the pictures that I do. But the one that I got today, or the other day, that I'm going to show you today is just a night shot mode through the binoculars, which technology is catching up with all the lies. Of course, we know that already. I will bring up the emails here right away. Starlight balance. Okay, so this is going to be good. As you've seen in the thumbnail already, let's get back to the stream here and make sure. Yeah, the hurricane was bad. I don't think there ever is a good one. Let's share that. Okay, so so again, this is Arcturus the star. This has not been recorded as a video. I think I did, but I didn't go through it. This was a night shot mode taken through the binoculars. So again, there's this white, I would call it the power source, the central point of the frequency, but yet we don't see any frequency shooting out of it. Of course, this is a screenshot, so I may have not been, I guess I could go through my video and maybe I can get a frequency going through there. I have no idea. I'll try to make that a little bigger for you guys. But again, you can look up Arcturus on Google and they will show you a big red image that looks like the sun, which it is obviously not, because I have the actual picture right here of what Arcturus looks like so far. I will be getting this a whole lot clearer than this in the very near future, in the next month or so. And I just want to show you guys. So that is the original night mode shot. Now we will go back, light balance down. Okay, so this is when I start changing things in that application on the phone. This is the light balance turned down. So all that kind of fuzziness around the star is now gone. So now we've got this, whatever you want to call it, the energy source, whatever it is, whatever this white stuff, this white object is, I have no idea, but it would be the center point of the star. So yeah, again, P1000s will not get this unless they go out on that one specific clear night. And I'm going to be doing that experiment at some point, seeing what the P1000 or the P900, of course I have the P1000, so that's what I got to use in relation to a clear night. So maybe the P1000 will work, but only on that one specific clear night, which we have not had since January. So and then I do have the balance, the light balance turned up. So now you can tell, now you can see what happens when you turn up the light balance in the pictures or the images that you take, and a whole pile of colors show up. So this is the exact same picture, just with the light balance turned up. And this is how sometimes on some of my stars, you can see the firmament behind there. But it's not going to be on every single picture or video. I'm not sure if this is reflecting off of the firmament or what's going on there, but I will be getting it much more clear. Hopefully by the end of October, the nights will get a lot more cooler. It has to go down to 0 or 30 degrees if you're in Fahrenheit, at least that, in order to get a clear star. And possibly below that. So it possibly has to go below 0, because the one picture here I got in November of 29th of 2023 of last year was in November, and I would guarantee you that it would be negative in the digits, negative in the temperatures. So we're going to zip over to, I have some good pictures here and here that I would like to kind of demonstrate for those who Capella. So yeah, again, Capella is one of the smaller, brighter stars in the sky. So this is what I was trying to understand for Arcturus. I think Arcturus might be kind of like this star, because this frequency here is not showing up. And again, this is a tiny, smaller frequency rather than what we would see on my, that almost looks to look the same size actually when I'm looking at the picture. Yeah, but again, maybe they're less brighter. I don't know, but I'm just trying to throw some things up in my head and figure stuff out here. So again, these stars here again are not 100% clear, but it's pretty damn close if you ask me. Again, you will not record this on any other given night with a P1000. It just will not happen. Unless you were recording on the exact same night in my location in January, that would have been the last clear night. And I mean with no clouds. There's going to be no clouds tonight, but it does not mean that the stars are going to be clear. And so we will move on to my absolutely wonderful setup that there's a few people asking about. And then, of course, I can show you this one. No, I don't want to show you that one. So this is when I obviously changed the light, whatever you want to call it. Tell you in a minute what it is. Light balance. So when I change the light balance in one of my stars, again, this surface here, or whatever this is, I'm going to say that it's the firmament because it looks to be like the same surface as in the Milky Way that I've been recording, taking night shot pictures of. There's some kind of an interesting setup going on there. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the wonderful setup that I could show you guys. Let's remove that, get a full screen going on here. And nobody's waiting to chit chat, which is good. Yeah, B. Hendricks. Yeah, I'm trying to be as patient as possible here. Okay, so let's do. Make these as small as I can for now. And then again, like I said, this carbon fiber tripod is absolutely worth every penny. This thing goes to like almost to my ceiling. It's almost 7.5 feet. I could loosen this and extend this even more. So yeah, this thing will be way taller than me, obviously. What's going on here? There we go. These posts you can see are very strong. 10 times carbon dust resistant system. They're very stable. I might have to go a little lower. And I've been through other tripods. This is the Titan of all tripods, at least for not video tripods anyways. Those are totally different. Okay, so I have the Gearhead 3-axis Gearhead here. You can trying to see, so you can turn the dial here, see how it's tilting that way. You can rotate it just by turning dials, because when you got any other gear, other tripod head, you can't turn knobs in order to adjust the camera. So when you're trying to follow a star or a light going through the sky, you move the camera and it's just boom, up, down, and you lose the star because you're zoomed in so tight with your P1000 or whatever you're using, and pow, it goes out of frame. So now you got to zoom back out, find the star, zoom back in, and try not to bump your head that you have. This, you don't have to do that. You can just adjust millimeter by millimeter by turning the knobs, and this is absolutely fantastic. And they have quick release things here, so you can just quickly move that way or this way. You can rotate it quickly, like this way. Want a quick release deal there. They do go all the way back to 90 degrees, so you can film straight up and down if you want, which is nice to do. Now, that's that. So I have 2 sets of binoculars. These are the smaller ones. These are 20 by 80s. Anybody can afford these, especially in the United States of America, where everything is cheaper. These are, I don't know how much these are, but they're not much. 160, 70, 80 bucks, depending on what Amazon wants to price them at. I paid over 200 because that's what happens in Canada. But these are only 20 by 80s. They're nice and light. I don't know what they weigh. They're half as much as the other ones, or probably less than that. 20 by 80s. And they work perfect for recording stars or looking at the stars, because you can actually hold them with your arms. My other ones are too heavy for that. So those are hooked up, and highly recommended cell phone mount. This one is steel. Do not go cheap with anything that you do. If you think you want to record the stars, you're not going to Walmart or any of your other stores. Go to a camera store. Don't buy $100 or $150 tripod. That's not going to work, okay? You're going to be upset over time because you're not going to have anything stable. It's not going to be working for you. Nothing's going to be good. This must have the plastic ones fall apart. Obviously, they're plastic, so they're not strong. Garbage, completely garbage. And they cost too much for what they are. Sometimes they're $30 or $40 for a stupid plastic cell phone mount. Not going to work. This bad boy, you put your the lens of the eyepiece of the binocular right in here. It's fully adjustable to whatever size it is. This has 3 access points too, so you can adjust it in and out with dials. The clamps your phone nice and tight. You can go up and down, so you can line it up perfectly with your eyepiece. This was, what's all this stuff? I keep finding loose stuff, like sticky stuff. Must be like rubber protection things, so you don't scratch things. Because the car was getting a little warm. So yeah, this is, you don't know how many times I swore when using crappy tripods and crappy cell phone mounts. Swearing was my second language almost. It was so frustrating. Do not go cheap. Don't even try it. Don't go say, oh, no, I don't know. If it's especially in the States, everything's cheaper. Just buy it. This was $100 Canadian. Obviously a lot cheaper in the Cuckoo Land, USA. Okay. This is there's the company right there. Point and Shoot, is that the site I got it from? Point and Shoot, maybe. They have some cheaper Point and Shoot. I think that was the name of the thing. The site I got it to point and shoot. Yeah, point and shoot or something like that. So anyways, again, you can see how that's mounted. I can probably bring that down more. This tripod is just the titan of all tripods. Let's rotate that around. Oops, wrong one. So tilt that back. There. So then you take this bad boy, mount it into the camera so it's looking in through the eyepiece, and obviously pinch to zoom, because whatever these binoculars are seeing, now you can take your camera and zoom in even more. That's how I get clear stars. And those moving lights that I record, whatever they are, they're not satellites, I can tell you that much. So that is my setup. That happens every night when the sky is clear with no clouds, which is going to be tonight. I will be outside recording the stars, and if the stars are not clear, maybe I'll take some more pictures of the Milky Way or the firmament or those lights or whatever I decide. Yes, and yeah, and it was a lot of, because I've been recording stars because I had a P900 before, so I was recording not clear stars many years ago out on my minus 40-degree temperature third floor deck on my apartment in the winter. It was very frustrating because my hands would freeze, the door would freeze to get back into my apartment. Just not good weather for recording stars. And it just was so, like I said, too jittery. This left, right, up, down, just, oh my God, F this, F that. It was so frustrating. And I'm going to tell you once, it's your decision, but trust me, spend the money if you're going to look at the stars, okay? You're not going to go to 7-Eleven and buy a IBM laptop computer, okay? And think it's going to work or last, okay? It doesn't work that way. Spend the money. If you don't use it, you can obviously sell it or return it. But don't waste your money thinking a $30 cell phone mount is going to work. Nope. It's frustrating. It ain't going to work. Especially now here in Canada when it's going to start getting a lot colder. You don't want to be outside pissing around, adjusting things when your hands are freezing. You want to set things up, have it good, record the stars, get back in your car to get warm. You know, I've been through it, man. I'm trying to be patient in my life. But sometimes when things repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and nothing ever fixes itself, you tend to get a little stressed, you know, because the wrong thing keeps happening. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Keeps breaking, keeps breaking, keeps breaking, keeps breaking. Shakiness, shakiness, shakiness. It's not... I'm busy. Dan?
Mr. Flat Earther.
Yeah, can you? I'm just live on YouTube.
Okay.
I'll swing by your place later.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good, Dan. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that was... Yeah, so I had a knock at the window because I'm at ground level. Ground curve. Maybe it's curved. I don't know. Actually, I do know. So yeah, I'm gonna go out tonight, look at the stars. Like I said, they're almost coming clear, almost. But We've got, it's supposed to be cool tonight too, which is perfect. Tonight, oh my God. And the Northern Lights again. Okay, guys. The last 2 weeks, man, like almost every night, 90% of the nights, you could see the Northern Lights. I have many pictures. I posted lots on my Facebook. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you the weather. So, yeah, so it's going to be cool tonight. I just got to wait for, which is not, ooh, it's going to go down to -1. Ooh, who cares? That's, I'm telling you, man. Remember, I think I went live last winter when it was -55. Oh, yeah. So it is getting cooler. So maybe tonight might be a good night for recording stars. It'd be good. But again, I need a few nights of that. I need it to go down to below 0 for probably a few nights. Again, see, it's only going to 7, 3, 10 at night. It's still not cool enough. It's going to be, what's the long forecast for? Yeah, still a C knot. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So the end of October. That's what I'm hoping for because I'm getting impatient. But I've got lots of time because I don't need anything until I kick the crap out of the Canadian Space Agency. And I'm sorry, I'm too honest. I'm too open about things. If I see them over the in person, which I hope I do, I don't want to do it over the internet. It's not going to work for me. I need to show them in person my factual information. When I see them, I'm going to wish them luck because they're going to need all the luck in the world, guys. And I'm going to let you know, there are absolutely fantastic people in this world. And I'm going to keep my mouth shut from now until whenever the new addition to the YouTube channel comes, okay? And you want to know something? So Saturday, we're going to the city football game. Next Thursday, the 17th, I'm going to the Lawyers again, okay? So I'm going to film live from about 45 minutes away, an hour away from the Lawyers office. I will take you with me into the building, up the elevator, into the office. I'll show you the paper that I have to fill out and sign before I go into the Lawyers. And then at that point, I'll just say bye-bye because I'll have to sit there and wait in quietness and wait for my appointment. But I will show you where I'm going, the law firm, and the actual office that I'm going into. So for those of you who think I'm just pulling your leg about this lawsuit business, I've got the papers. I'm going to see the lawyer to make sure which ones I fill out first. Hand into the Queen's Bench here in the big city, and possibly give them some money, whatever they need. I think there's 2 fees. One is $150 and one is $300, something like that, depending on which I do first or second or third. And then at that point, I'm going to start doing all my paperwork, getting it all ready. I need her to give me an example of what they're looking for in court, kind of like a context, not context. What's the contents of my paperwork, paragraph 1, section 2, blah, 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 section B, whatever. I need to have that all laid out, pictures all laid out. I think they talked about putting some stuff in PDF form, but I don't think I want to do that because I'm not doing it over the internet. I want to do it in person because you're not going to get the idea showing it over the internet. I'm factual. I'm honest. I'm showing you the actual content in person, okay? And what I'm going to request them to do, other than providing somewhat proof of space, I don't know how they're ever going to do that. I want them to record an actual star as a video. No space agency has ever done that. Recorded an actual real star as a video. No astronomer has ever done that. Nobody on TikTok advertising their $5,000 or $10,000 telescope they got, their 20-inch, 18-inch, 12-inch, whatever the size of their telescope they have. They always show you the phone coming into they do this. Here's their telescope. It's like, ooh, look at this. They bring their phone up to the telescope. Right at that moment, they cut the video and insert NASA junk every single time. I don't do that. And I don't want the Canadian Space Agency to do that, but I know they're going to do that. So they're going to have to show me some, and I'm going to mention, please do not use blue screen or green screen technology. No software editing, no cartoons, none of that. No Photoshop crap. I want actual videos of stars. And they will not be able to do that. Along with other questions I'm going to have for them and statements and all that other wonderful stuff. And I'm trying to do this with a straight face. I won't be able to do it, guys. I'm going to have to get some duct tape or Gorilla tape my mouth shut a few times. And so Alan Norstrand added me to Facebook just this morning, I think. Anyways, that's when I noticed. You have to write all your evidence down and they will see if it's worth taking on. Yeah, well, hey. Evidence and facts. I don't know what evidence they're going to have, but they ain't going to have any. That's the problem that they're going to have. You know, my face is really bugging me here. Dr. Bass, good to see you there. I haven't seen you for a while, at least noticed you. Mr. Charles, yeah, generate fake images. Oh, is Harmon in there? Did I miss Harmon again? Oh, there's Harmon. I'll tell you something. Other than how could I describe this? Nobody's waiting in the stream, are they? No. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I've never received a gifted. I don't know what that means for YouTube. Like I said earlier, there are absolutely wonderful people in this world. And you want to know why? Because I treat them with respect and then they treat me with respect. I've got a few people in my life that are absolutely fantastic. There's a few people in other provinces, one very close to here to me. I don't know where I would be without them. I would probably not be doing YouTube right now because I wouldn't have any point to it. And obviously one or two south of the border. And like I said, I cannot wait for the new addition to this YouTube because I'm trying to figure out, I don't just sit here and do nothing, guys. My brain is going 4,000 miles an hour, a lot faster than the earth is spinning, if at all. So, again, all of these, even Oh, we should watch this review. We should watch this review. No, I can't because it's going to give away my... I can't watch it. Anyways, I'll talk about it. When people are reviewing, I'll use a telescope for an example because I don't want to talk about other things because I've got a major secret and I need to keep it in my mouth or in my mind. Whatever it is, telescopes, observatories, these people on TikTok, Facebook, wherever you want to watch these hotshots, I don't know if they're being paid off. It's very confusing to me when they have telescope 12 inches in diameter and they think they're showing you something. I don't know what they're doing. Are they being paid off? Do they have to know. They have to know that there's a firmament there, or else they would be showing it to you like I do. Again, when they are showing their telescopes, you can see their camera going up to their telescope eyepiece like this. And then by the time it goes this, they insert NASA stuff. Again, they're exactly like NASA. They don't show you a continuous video from here looking into the eyepiece. They do not do that. They will never do that. They always cut the video or cut the footage, whatever they're doing. They're editing it. You can see it. Because I don't know what they're seeing. I have massive binoculars here too, which I have not shown you yet. I don't see what they're seeing. It's totally amazing. I'm zooming into the firmament and I'm not seeing these magical colors or whatever they're showing to you. I don't know what they're doing. And these things I will be selling. So if anybody wants these, they're going to have to pay me $500 because I paid over $500 for these Armstrong binoculars. I may keep them. I don't know why I would. Actually, I should keep them. Who knows? It would be nice to have these, but they are 100 millimeter lenses and very massive and heavy. But like I said, there's going to be a new addition to the family here soon. And I am going to destroy every space agency in this world, and I will guarantee you it. My other question that I'm going to ask my lawyer on the 17th is, do I have to be a resident or a citizen of the United States to sue NASA? Because after Canadian Space Agency, I'm going to sue NASA. Okay? And don't think I won't. If I'm physically not able to, because I don't live there, then so be it. But if I'm allowed to, game on, boys and girls. I'll be going after them next. It might not be for a couple years, because this might take a couple years. I don't back down from this malarkey, this bullshit, this garbage. I'm going to win every single time I sue a space agency. Who wouldn't? It's absolutely hilarious. And yes, for those of you who are not aware that Harmon should be voted in for president. And I'll explain to you later on why. But it might not be for a month or so. So no need to get excited. What else? Yeah, so those were Celestron 25 by 100s. These smaller ones are the ones I generally use, 20 by 80s. And they do wonders. I don't know why someone who's starting in this stuff would need anything more or less than that. They work totally fine, but I need to have like the the Titan of all Titans. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, what else? 4:00. If I go see my buddy, I don't know if I'm gonna. I should have time. Well, if I don't go for a walk, I don't go for a walk. I already was on my exercise bike today. And like I said, I will be recording the stars tonight, so I might stay out. The only thing I don't like about this time of year is it gets, well, there's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is it gets dark a lot sooner, so I can record the stars, so I don't have to stay up until midnight in order to record the stars. The bad thing is by 9 o'clock, I think I'm good for recording the stars when it's only 9 o'clock. No, Mike, you got lots of more hours left in the night. The sun's not rising until who knows when, 6 or 7 now. And you've got the entire night to record stars. But by 9, I'm already tired now. Or I'm not tired, I'm just bored and blah, blah, blah. So, but there are some nights that I actually wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, okay, now I got stars on my mind. Okay, let's go outside, even though it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But we've got to do when I get, we'll fly down here 10 days. Oh, what the hell? Well, I got to get my passport if you're doing that. Boy, okay. You're going to have to phone me so we can talk about this. Okay. I've got to get my, I think I threw them out, or did I keep them? I had applications, but I can get more. Yeah, telescopes are corruption. That's so. Yes and no. There's another thing that may not happen for a while. Eventually, if I do in this case, well, it's not if, it's when I do, I'm going to get a telescope. I need to get one because I need to verify what these other morons are recording or not recording. And of course, why they're not hooking up their cell phones and showing you actual stars. If I can do that with these little puny binoculars, what are they getting? Why are they not telling you the truth? Holy frick. Okay. Yes, I would love to come to Vegas. Flying especially because guess what? I would record the flat horizon as I flew south, not down to Vegas, but south. Oh, I did not shower good enough. I have recorded Venus. I'm still trying to figure out. I've got to get that one clear night. Actually, I've recorded it with my P1000 one time. I just looked at the video too. I have recorded Venus a few times. Once with the P1000 and with these. Did I do it with these binoculars? Or I was also recording it with this thing. This actually works pretty good. This monoscope. I don't understand the magnification on these things whatsoever, but these work pretty damn good for looking at the stars. If you really want to go super duper cheap, the only issue is, let me explain this. Even those bigger hunting scopes, the ones that they're not for shooting on the guns, I'm talking about the scopes that they use to hunt deer with. The issue with that is you have two eyes, do you not? Don't you think you should use both of them when you're looking at stars? So you can only see through here and only through here. So where do you know where the next star is in relation to only looking through the one eyepiece? You're just going to be like this the whole night. Where's the other star? I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Oh, I missed it. I got to go back up and down, that's all you're going to be doing. Unless it's a wandering star like Venus or Jupiter or something that you can pick out that's larger or brighter, because when you look through binoculars like this, and especially the bigger ones, almost all of the stars look bright. You can't just say, hey, Mike, did you find that star that's right there that's really bright? No, because the other 10 stars around that big star is still big and bright too. So it's hard to find individual stars looking through this, unless you want to sit there for literally an hour and move millimeter by millimeter. And again, still, you don't know where you are in reference to what you're looking at and where you need to go to find another star. That's why it's nice to have these, because the cell phone is mounted to here, and I'm not watching through here. I'm watching through here, the other eyepiece. I'm not, because again, if you're only watching this, you might as well just use this. You use both eyes. I know I'm not both eye pieces and eyes, because you need to use your other eye piece for here, for your other eye. Okay, so, and again, you can, as you're looking through the binoculars in the one eye piece like this, you can use this eye to watch where okay, there's the brighter star there, and there, and as you're doing that, you can see through this one what you're seeing. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're just doing the same thing, Mike. No. I'm looking through the binoculars with this eye, and this eye is watching the sky. Okay, so now I can see with big, brighter detail through this eye piece through the binoculars. As I'm moving, I can say, oh, that star's right there. So now all I have to do is move a little bit that way. But when you're doing this, you can't do that, because you got to close one eye. You know, you have to do this. It just gives you more options. Even maybe I could find them now, because I know where almost a good portion of the stars are. If you want to know where Polaris is, I'll find them in the binoculars in about 10 seconds. Anything. I just point to it. That's that star. Okay, Jupiter's there. Mars is there. That Mars is not here yet. It could be gone. Blah blah blah. I'll know where it is, and where it's going. Okay, at least the bigger ones. Yeah. So it's good. We're going when I'm there for 10 days. We're going for all you can eat lobster. I'll kick the shit out of that place. I can eat a lot of food. I'm actually the record holder. Well, it could be Western Canada, probably. But I know for sure it's Alberta and Saskatchewan for limitless shrimp at Red Lobster. There's been 2 stories. Sorry, my eyes are watering now. The 2 stories. Once was I was eating my unlimited shrimp. I have had 2 waitresses serving me at the same time. The table was filled with plates because I had 2 people serving me. Another time I went to Red Lobster, all you can eat shrimp. And it was near, probably, after the lunchtime period or after supper. It was after the meal, generally the like the main bunch, right at the supper rush or the lunch rush, whatever one it was. And people were like not finishing their portions at other tables. So the waitresses, I wonder if he wants these ones too. So they would go to the other tables and bring their leftover shrimp and give it to me. That's funny. Yeah, desert air might have clear stars. Mikey, can you find a star under? Somebody should time me in under 20 seconds. Oh, easily 20 seconds. I could do that blindfolded. Okay, well, I should have got my passport done like a month ago when I was going to do it, eh? Okay, well, I'll get on that on tomorrow, actually. I'm going to have to fill out that shit. Okay. I will get that done as soon as I can. What else? Yes, I would be delighted to come to Vegas. I've been there a few times. I generally stay at the Luxor. They are motherfuckers, pardon my language. Security set this up in order to steal my $1,000 mountain bike that I had mounted on my vehicle at the time I stayed there, right underneath a security camera. I wonder who did that one. So if I ever stay there again, I'm getting some free pillows and blankets and towels and whatever else I want to think I should take. And yeah, I've been to Hoover Dam a couple of times. Been to Area 51 3 times. Just in case you didn't know what 3 looks like, that's 3. This is 4, 5. Let's do it. 6. Okay, I'm good to go, I think, guys. Hey, I've got a lot of pressure on my ass right now in order to get my passport filled out. Actually, 4:30, I should run to the post office right now. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to run right now. I think it's still open till 4:30. Post office hours. 4:30. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so I'll let you guys go and we will chit chat with you later. Thanks for watching, and I hope I tried to explain things properly for you guys. But if you're serious about the stars, spend the money, please. The binoculars are cheap, but you've got to go with the gear heads, like a couple $100. And Canadian, this tripod was $450. But again, in the United States, where prices don't exist, things are cheaper. Okay? They always have been, always will be. But yeah. Okay. We will talk to you later. Have a good one. And I'm going to the post office. Thanks a lot, guys. And I'll obviously let you guys know what the stars look like tonight. We will check you out later. Erica, have a good one, everybody. Mysterious Stranger, Harmon, Lightning, and all the other Hobo Joes. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.